Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to Pathologic. Last time we learned how to sleep, and which is a pretty nice UV feature. We talked to Vlad, and he kind of told us roughly what we'll have to do today, which is good to know. And then he also afterwards deferred us to talking to his daughter, which my hunger is up, that's still a problem. Otherwise, someone's chasing me immediately, that's fun. Let's pop in here. Let's talk to Capella, see what's up with her.
It's hard for us to believe in things that lie outside of our scope.
You're a victim of a terrible mistake. If there's something I want to reveal to you, it'll help you reestablish your good reputation. I'll give you a few names. All of them belong to children, but don't judge them by their age. Some of them may be of invaluable help to you. This is where we get our bound? Like, the Haruspex' bound are all children, right? Is that so? It is. All of them have been seeing Isidore quite often lately. Many of them can even surmise who the real killer is. And the rest know for a fact that you are innocent. They are bound, and so accusing a person of patricide would be unnatural to them, even if the evidence is obvious. Happy to hear that. They can help you find out how your father spent his last evening. I only know that he went off into the steppe for a very long time and came back very late last night. That is when the children went to see the old man in secret. What for? Do you know why their relationship with your father has grown tighter recently? I have no idea. The reason is quite sad. These children, my friends and faithful aides, are going to die quite soon. Why, are they terminally ill? It's probably prophecy, right? No, but you must believe me. Your father has done so without hesitation. You know that he was a very clever and suspicious man. He kept checking if anything was wrong with the kids every day. That is just how their line of fortune goes. They're more likely to die than live. How do you know that? Precognition. Not only mine, though. All of us agree on this. So did your father and Simon. It's still so hard for me to speak about them in the past tense. And Maria, too. Katerina, even. Everyone agrees. Please take care of them like your father did. They must live. Simon and Isidore died, so they too must be on the brink. What can I do for them? This is just introducing me to my bound, then, essentially? Just keep them in mind, and if you ever hold their lines of fortune in your hand, please do not let them go. You're also not a common man, you know. You are your father's son. Is that so? Ah, and here's my bound. We got Murky, Sticky, Knockin, Grace, Capella, Taya, and Khan. Bunch of children. That's cool. Alright, we'll save after that. I don't know if that's necessary. We'll probably have to restart today because my hunger is looking rather dire. I should refill my water bottle, that would help.
The children no longer remember.
Whoops. I didn't mean to talk to Capella again, but maybe she can help me. Being sundered is terrible and sad. There's only one way out, doing good and not doing bad anymore. How do I do that? You know what my mom used to tell me? There's good fortune and bad fortune. When someone is touched by the bad fortune, it jumps on his neck and rides him wherever it pleases, further and further, until he shrugs it off. The further it pushes him, the longer it takes to get back on track. It's nothing new. Perhaps, but the point is the bad fortune will plant misdeeds in your path so that you commit more and more of them. Even something innocent thrown into your path by the bad fortune can turn into a truly evil deed when you're carrying it on your shoulders. So is it on my shoulders already? It is, and it's unlikely you'll manage to do a lot of good deeds, but please at least try to stay away from doing bad. I can even tell you where the bad deeds will lead you today. Do you believe in my precognition? I do. Please tell me. Danger awaits you at the cemetery, at the warehouses, and in the steppe. I don't know what it is, but chances are you will do a lot of evil there. It would be best for you not to go there today at all. Do not listen to the misguided advice that claims otherwise. I'll think about it. Alright, so I hate to say it, but that's actually a good lead for what we could do going forward. Many good people have turned away from you, and the bad ones are drawing closer. Lost in the vacuum, spelled wrong. You'll be tempted to meet their request. Do not make that mistake. You're one clever girl, Capella. Alright, so I'd love to eat. I don't know what I can do about it though. This does work. Alright, I can do that. I mean, it's not a good idea, but perhaps I can buy myself a little time. Like that. Honestly, I hate to say it, but let's go to the cemetery. First things first, let's just get out of town. The moment anyone sees me, there's going to be violence, so let's head back to, what's his face's? That one child we visited before. So maybe we can get lucky with the spawns, like... I know those guys don't attack me. So best case, we can just make our way back out of town, out of the main area of town before anyone even tries anything, which it looks like we did get away with, so that's cool. And I'm gonna need to find that warehouse. Like, is it marked on the map where the warehouses are? Is anything listed as a warehouse? This is a warehouse, like, it would be in this area, right? So, like, the warehouse full of unguarded meat. You know what, just for the sake of it, let's do just a conclusive scan of this entire area. Let's just see, like, make sure. Is there a place in here somewhere where we can get ourselves some food? Don't like that there's a guy right there, but hopefully he won't see us. Like, okay, there's somewhere else back here. This is just gonna be kind of me wandering this area. I don't know what else I can really do here. Like, you can tell because the doors flash, right? Like, for example, here. This is where the children are. None of them have any meat, though, right? Is there some on the shelf here I can grab or something? Are any of these tables interactable? Doesn't look like it. Know where the meat is?
See, the doctor is no wimp. A dangerous type.
Okay, you do have something. Knockin, please tell me, please. Do you see Isidore Burke, my father, yesterday? Whoa, so that's whom with I have the honor. My apologies, sir. I had no idea. Thought you were a random tramp. So you already know he's been murdered, right? I do. Do you know how? Well, people are saying that a demon of the steppe killed him. A Shabnak. A man-eater made of bones, you know? The thing is, her claw was stuck in his chest when they found him. Well, not necessarily hers, but it was a monster's claw. Or a fang. A bone, anyway. What monster? A huge one. Claw the size of a man's elbow. A crooked bone snapped at its base. The rumor flew right by that a man-eater from the scary stories, the Shabnakadir, had come out of the steppe to punish us. When was the last time you saw him? The lads told me he'd returned from the steppe, so I went to visit him. He'd spent many days in the steppe this time, you know. I thought he might tell me something about the bulls, so there I went, but all I saw was smoke, and the stench as if someone was burning a blanket. The lights were on, but he wasn't there. He went to Simon. Came back almost at dawn and chased me off. Chased you off? Stopping his feet even. Don't even come close to me, he said. It's weird, he'd always been a kind old man. I thought maybe I'd done something wrong. Right afterwards, this leak of bastard caused all that mess, so I had to go back. I only heard about the claw in the morning, hadn't seen it myself. Are my nails really that long? Also, is this a new music track? I don't remember this one from The Bachelor, right? Are my nails really that long? Yeah, I've heard. You've been falsely accused. People have been told to go catch Simon's murderer at the station. That was before the claw. His door hadn't been found yet. Then they declared there was one murderer. Simon had been killed by a shabnak. Fine tangle, this whole business. Thank you, Notkin. I mean, that is something. We'll save there.
They screwed my foot up. I can't walk on my own now.
Okay, your foot's bad. That's fun. Has anyone come around looking for me? Oh, yes. There's been this smart aleck. A pushy guy spoke through his teeth. If I catch this murderer, he said, I'll squeeze out his blood drop by drop, since he's destroyed my whole life's happiness. Remarkable guy, not to be messed with. I'm guessing this is the Bachelor? Who is... No, I don't know if he's actually... I doubt he's actually voiced by Christian Bale, but he sounds exactly like Christian Bale. Is he dangerous? Drop by drop, you say? That's what he said. I'm not saying anything. He said there'd been no one like that around, and he didn't know anything about murderer. I'll go to the thieves then, he said. They'd be glad to trade his head for some shiny coin. What else did he say? He said he wasn't afraid. I know he's keen on tearing people to tatters, he said. But I'll have a different sort of conversation with me. Turned up the flap of his cloak, and there's a revolver underneath. I see. Thank you, Notkin. Okay. Let's move over, right? That one. I don't know if that's Notkin exaggerating or like playing things up. Oh, jeez. Okay. Oh, that was fun. Like, I don't think we're gonna find the warehouse in here that we're looking for. It's probably one, I say, with no basis in reality, with no basis in knowledge. It's probably one in Bad Grief's area. I got a ring. So we'll head there. Like, if nothing else, I'm not seeing any interactables here. I may as well go talk to him. Like, I'm probably gonna starve to death pretty soon. But, that's how things are sometimes, you know? I mean, maybe Bad Grief will just kill me outright. Can't go in there. Like, I don't think you can go in any of these, aside from what's marked on the map, right? Like, I don't know what the, mask guy was talking about when he said, like, there's a warehouse full of meat. There is this building. We may as well look at. Or... Okay, that's Ruben's place. Maybe we should go in there too, just for the sake of it, although... Would Ruben kill me? I don't know. Let's see what Bad Grief wants with me. Sup, man?
He who loans a minute owes a year in interest.
You look like a man not to be picked on, don't you? We'll do some rookin' and swindling here and there if we will, but let's not be enemies. Thieves is more honorable than killing anyway, if you ask me. You must hold a different opinion, though, eh? Who are you? Heh, they have been telling you about good old Bad Grief? The kingpin and king of thieves, the stockman in chief, the smuggling master? Well, the rob rings are there too. No, they haven't. Oh, that's me. Welcome to our lair. After some smuggling we are, so everything that's prohibited you can find here in great supply. You be careful though, big man. Buying stuff off of us harms you in a way. If anyone finds out, they won't trust you anymore. Doesn't matter in my case.
The city boy grabbed too much power for his own good. This ain't gonna end well.
I thought he was like British before, but he almost had like a Texas accent with that voice line. You, I know who you are. It's not like I have a choice. When I trade like this, man doesn't have no right to miss out on anything fundamental. Some turmoil that was, eh? Those who got away from you ran past us, you see. Asked me if you were one of our lot. Nope, I said. So they warned me you'd come. They'll warn those who greet them at their next pit stop, too. Damn mess, they mistook me for someone else. Oh, don't you fuss. You got yourself into town from the right side. Scum and villains here, villains and scum. Shady folk living by the warehouses since the world began. Us lot, we're used to the murderings, robberings, muggerings, killerings, and the likes. So your gang's not the only one here. If only. One heart bomb there is, one and only, we're the strongest. Officially being no thieves, but rather humble storekeepers. But there is new blood too. Someone's hired them doggies to guard their stuff, and no way they ain't got sticky fingers. Well, that's their business, not mine. But the boys, them little punks, theirs are on the rise. How could a man have guessed? What boys are you talking about? Like the dog heads? Some whippersnappers used to play around here. We didn't touch the law, why would we? They're small fish, tiny fish. A cuff on the nape and a kick in the butt to shoo them away from here were enough. But they went on ganging. Got themselves a real fighting unit and real dogs, snappish too. Getting on our nerves quite a bit. I was patient with them for a while. But now they're trying to get their hands on my goods. That I won't stand, not a moment. Enough. I'm gonna declare war on them. I'll start with one of them, the cockiest one. Take care of him first. They had this traitor of theirs, ratted him out to us. Oh, that's Mila, or whatever his name is. Is he talking about Notkin here? Oh, Punk was afraid for his life. Now the pricks turn everyone, both them lot and us. Poisoned one of my thieves, took the stash and ran off into the steppe, that son of a bitch. We went looking for him, couldn't find him in the dark. I met a dog-headed urchin in the steppe. He was moving northwest. You just let him go, my good man? I did. Oh man, that was no good thing to do. Why don't you just off him? It's none of your business. Okay, I got a clap for that. Now, let's save before we talk to him. I should have saved before I talked to him, but it's fine.
Many a one says ill that sleeps well.
Actually, okay, it's the only thing I know. We just saved, because we're at our time limit. Still looking for that warehouse full of meat that was promised me, but, at the very least, we're plotting out what we're supposed to be doing today. Yeah, maybe Bad Grief will tell us where to go. That'd be nice, but nothing else. Our reputation is going up, so that's good. Now I know what the child noises, like the clapping and the crying that happen occasionally for some reason. I know what those mean. And next time, hopefully, we'll talk to Bad Grief more. If nothing else, we'll get more day one plotted out. Hopefully we can hopefully we find some food. Like, when I talked to him again just there, I was kind of hoping he'd sell us some food. Not just have, like, a million dialogue options. Because I know, like, in the Bachelor route, you can buy, like, guns and stuff from him. So I was hoping he'd have something, but that is, I guess, for later. For now, we'll call it here, though. And, as always, thank you for watching.